Yo, what's good, people? Yo, Alex, what's going on, man? So, I'm gonna get straight into rolling up a joint. However, once we get some more people here, I'm gonna let you decide what I smoke tonight. I just got this today, the Mighty, so might pack that up in a little bit. But first of all, just gonna get straight into rolling up this roach. Not sure what we're gonna be smoking on yet today, but I've got some. I think it's runts. It really tastes like the runts, even though I wasn't told what it is. It definitely tastes exactly like the runts I had not too long back, so I'm pretty sure it's runts. Or I've got some small nugs of the ice cream cake. So, I don't know, I guess we'll see what people decide in just a little bit. But for now, I'm just going to get to rolling up a joint. Let me know what you're smoking on tonight. If you're smoking, how you're smoking. Nearly got the roach already. Yeah, fuck it, we'll just go with the runt still. It's just a big old bag of shake. I'm not even going to bother showing it because there's no real buds in there. What tiny little buds I could find, picked out and put in this little jar. Tiny, tiny little ones. But it was cheap and it smokes decent, so I'm not going to complain. Yo, Matt Mendy, what's going on, bro? Just currently rolling up a joint of the... I'm almost certain it's runts. He didn't tell me what it was, but I'm pretty sure that this is the runts. Alex is smoking on some kosher kush. I've not tried that one myself. I've seen it about, but never thought to pick it up. I really need to get a bigger desk. There's no room where I am right now. We're so close to having this joint rolled up. Just give me a couple more seconds. Bro, does it piss anybody else off when you open your pack of papers and you see the gum lines already all folded in on itself? Like, it does my fucking head in, man. But it'll be fine. Just gotta unroll it. Oh, why did I do that? I didn't even take the lid off my grinder. Nah, we're definitely gonna need some more than that. I know that I'm rolling this joint up at the minute, but it is really up to you how we smoke. Like I said before, I just got the Mighty today. I filmed a video, I edited the whole video, and then I deleted the fucking video, so that's why it's not on the channel today, but I'm gonna have to re-edit it tomorrow. By the time I finished editing it, and then fucking deleted it, it was like 7:30, so it definitely would not have been up on time. And I reckon a lot of people would have missed it, so I'm just going to put it up tomorrow instead after I've re-edited it. I was so pissed off with myself, though. Like, what a fucking idiot I am. It was all ready to go. I just needed to delete some stuff, and then I ended up deleting the entire fucking thing. But I was pretty stoned, so, kind of makes sense, I guess. So if nobody decides to comment on how we're going to be smoking, either the Mighty, joint, or through a bong, then I'm just going to carry on rolling up this joint. Yo, Ricky Taylor, what's going on, bro? We are currently rolling up a joint of the UK Runts. A little bit later on, we're going to hit the Mighty, if that's what people want to see. I say it's Runts. I don't actually know. It just tastes and smells exactly like the Runts I had, so I'm just going to say that it's Runts. Because it doesn't smell like anything else. It's really distinct. Yo, Fergus Connor, what's going on, bro? Matt Mendy, any tips on what to use to clean a stiff grind? I got told at work, mate, cooking oil. I've heard cooking oil before. Somebody told me to put cooking oil on my grinder that got stuck together. I haven't tried it yet. What I do with my grinder is I just put it in the freezer, and then once it's been in the freezer for about half an hour, like longer preferably, but you can just do like 20 minutes to half an hour. And then I take it outside, I smack the fuck out of it against the concrete. And then once all the keef's all sort of broken up and in the bottom chamber, I empty that out into a separate little thing to make sure I don't lose it. And then I get a toothbrush and just kind of fucking clean it with a toothbrush. Like, as for sticky grinders, I don't know. Like, mine is stick, but I always imagine it should just, I don't know, they just unstick themselves. If you're dead set on keeping your grinder, I don't know, maybe try the cooking oil thing, but just buy another one, man. Like, you may as well just buy another one at that point. Put it in the freezer, yeah, that's what I said. I really need to put my grinder in the freezer. It's long overdue a cleaning. It's got so much shit stuck around the sides, but I got a new grinder today, free with the Mighty, so I don't even need to buy a new one. I'm thinking about cracking open my Bear one very soon, though. I wanna know what the grapefruit tastes like in the vaporizer, because this Runts is tasting pretty nice. I don't like the flavor of this out of a bong. In a joint, it's fine, but in the vaporizer, it's also not too bad. It's not my favorite still, but it's fine. What's the Mighty? The Mighty is a vaporizer. I'm sure you've heard of the Volcano vaporizer from Stores and Bickle. It's like that, but it's just smaller, basically. It's like a portable dry herb vaporizer. You stick your bud in one of these little capsules, then you put it in the top, it heats itself up, and you're good to go. It's just a vaporizer, but I got it because my chest has been hurting me a lot recently, and also you're not supposed to vape your medical prescription. If you're found, not supposed to smoke, sorry, you are supposed to vape it. If you're found to be smoking it, like, I doubt they'll take it off you, because like I told them in my first initial consultation that I was going to be smoking it because I didn't have a vaporizer at the time, and they were completely fine with that, but they can never advise you to smoke the flower, so you kind of have to vaporize it. You don't have to buy the most expensive vaporizer on the market. Like, I was looking into getting a Volcano, but then I thought I may as well get the Mighty, take it out and about and make some videos with it out in nature. You can't really do that with a Volcano, and it's about 100 quid cheaper as well. Alex friend has the Mighty. What do you think of it, man? I got it today. There'll be a video coming out about it tomorrow, like I said earlier. I was making it and then I fucking deleted it, which is really annoying, and I just couldn't be bothered to re-edit the entire thing again. So I'm going to do that tomorrow. How much did that set you back? It cost me, I think, off the top of my head, it was like £229, something like that. I think it was roughly around £229. But it's supposed to be one of the best out there, like, for portable vaporizers. Obviously, I'm pretty sure the best of the best is the Volcano, but they're made by the same people, and it's basically just volcano technology in a smaller portable device. So there'll be a full review of it up tomorrow, and more videos featuring it, because I'm hoping it's going to become one of the main ways that I smoke. Each capsule is 0.2. So I smoked 3 capsules back to back earlier whilst I was making the video. I don't know if I would need that many just on a regular day, but I guess we'll find out the more that I use it. So, people, it's up to you. We have the joint all rolled up. We also have the Mighty ready to go. It just needs to heat up. Or we have the bong in the background over there. So it's up to you guys how you want to smoke today. Put it in chat, and before we spark up or heat up or pack a bowl or whatever, I'm going to let you guys decide. So go ahead and let me know. Damn, I don't know how that transfers to American dollars, but my friend paid like $300. I liked it, but personally not a fan of vaporizer. It's not worth the money, and I don't have it. Fair enough, man. When I first hit it, I was thinking that I wasn't going to like it, and that I just wasted a lot of money, but after smoking 3 of these capsules back to back on different settings, my chest didn't hurt for one, which was always nice. And yeah, my chest didn't really hurt at all, which is pretty much the main reason why I got it, because my chest is fucked, bro. I'm asthmatic, and the vapor's kind of on my lungs than the smoke, so I guess we'll just see in the long run. I'm still gonna be smoking. Like, my favourite way to smoke is a joint. Nothing gets you higher than a couple of bong rips. But the Mighty's trying to make its way into my everyday routine. Go for the Mighty. Welsh Fireman Sam saying smoke. Oh, we're 1 for 1. We got 1 vote on the joint and one vote on the Mighty. So we're tied at the minute. Somebody needs to come and break this tie. What's my favourite flavour? I'm going to assume that you're talking about bud. My favourite strain that I've ever tried so far is probably the Gelato 41. Like, it was so creamy. I like creamy flavours. I like fruity flavours, but they don't tend to like me. Like, they tend to give me some anxiety, so like I like the taste of the mimosa that I had. That got me fucked up, bro. Like, I haven't had any good mimosa in a long time, but the last time I smoked it, it tasted really nice and got me fucked, so don't chuck away the leftover, put it through some butter and then use them, make stuff edibles. Yeah, man, the 3 capsules, well, 4 that I had earlier, they're all over on the side now. When I dump them out, I've just kind of been dumping them into a little container, and I'm going to try and make edibles with them. I've also got a fuckload of shake to try and make some edibles with, though, so heck yeah, with the Mighty, the leftover bud can make potent edibles. Yeah, I'm definitely going to try it. But nobody's back the tiebreaker yet, so we're still 1 to 1 on the joint and the Mighty, so we just need one more person to weigh in on this, and you've got deciding vote. But I'm definitely going to try making edibles. I've never tried to make edibles before. Oh shit, I nearly dropped it then. Smoke the Mighty. Right, well, it's been decided, guys. We're going to be smoking the Mighty, so I'm going to go ahead and put one of these capsules inside the Mighty, and then we'll smoke the joint afterwards. It looks like a juice box. Tell me that doesn't look like a juice box with the little straw thing there. The battery's not so great. You can see I've been using it all day. It's halfway depleted. Just got to wait for it to heat up, basically. It only takes like a minute, probably less than a minute. It's pretty quick. Like, we're already on 60 degrees. I'm pretty impressed with how quickly it heats up, to be honest. It gets quite hot, though. It does. It does look like a juice box. When I made my video, and I was editing it, like it full on looks like I'm just drinking a juice box whenever I take a hit. Like honestly, if I get age restricted for this fucking juice box looking thing, then I'm gonna be so pissed off. Hit the mighty. I'm gonna hit the mighty. We're currently on 110 degrees, so we need to wait for another 90 degrees before we can hit it. But it'll be done in literally just a second. We're already on 125. When you use it back to back, it does get a little bit harsh, but the first, like, the first little capsule that you put in there is always really, really nice. So we are on 150 just about now, so we've got 50 more degrees, and then we can take a hit. You can't really see that there, but it's still heating up, almost at 160 right now. It really doesn't take long to consider how hot it actually gets. Like, we're on 170 degrees, and it's taken, what, like a minute maybe? I tried it out first on 180. It was a little bit too cool for me. 190 is pretty sweet, but 200 for me is the best so far. We've only got like 15 degrees more to heat up, and then we're going to take a hit. 193. 195. It'll beep in a second. There we go. Okay, first hit, guys. Cheers. The first hit never gives the best vapor. Also, it's going to die very soon, so I'm going to have to put it on charge probably after this. We'll smoke the joint after this. Like, it's actually so mad. It feels cold going down your throat. Like, it's not hot at all. It's so weird. Like, it's such a weird sensation. You don't expect the amount of vapor that you actually get out of it. I wasn't expecting to be able to do, like, you know, actual clouds, but you can. It does get a little bit harsh on the exhale, but on the inhale, it's like, it's cold. It's so mad. But it really does look like a juice box. You get a fair few good hits out of it as well. To say that it's only 0.2 in there, it really does work. I haven't tried it with any of the medical bud yet, but before I go to bed, I'm going to put my last little bit of the 1-to-1 THC CBD in there. I had an appointment today, which I'll make another video on very soon, but they gave me a different strain to try, so I'll make a video on that as soon as it gets here, but I haven't had the prescription link through yet. I don't have any complaints so far. Like, I'm pretty happy. I hit this as if I was hitting a bong. Like, I'd take big, long draws from it. And you still manage to get quite a fair few. What's the new strain you'll be getting? Man, it's the exhale that fucks me up with this. Fuck. I don't know the name of it. I can't remember what he said it was. It's a 14% CBD flower. So it's probably going to be nothing crazy, but I guess we'll wait and see for when it gets here, because I genuinely... I don't know the exact name of the flower because I haven't got the prescription through yet, but as soon as I do know, I'll be looking it up to see what the actual strain name is, if it actually has one. But the appointment was like, it lasted exactly a minute. That's how long it was. It was literally, how you getting on? Oh, you don't like that one? Fine, we'll give you this one instead. Cool, see you later. That was it. Like, a lot of people are saying that they have long conversations with the clinicians. I haven't. My appointments have just been literally like, come in, say hi, what do you need? Alright, see you later. Like, none. My first appointment was about 7 minutes long. This one was a minute or less. But I'm very curious to see how the medical bud tastes through the mighty. My chest feels fine. Like, usually when I pack a bowl and I smoke the entire thing, by the end of the bowl, my chest is feeling, like, painful. Whereas with this, I know it's a lower volume of bud to begin with. Like, the bowl holds about, I don't know, about a gram. And usually the joints that I roll up are about a gram. I never really weigh them. Although I did get some scales recently, so I could actually measure out my medication. That's how I know that these capsules hold 0.2. But for 0.2, you get fairly decent big hits, and I feel pretty high. I would pack another capsule after this, but I'm going to smoke the joint. So on a normal day, I would just pack another capsule. I've got the second one already loaded up, but I'm just going to smoke the joint after this. The vapor is actually quite dense. Like, I know it's not as thick as a bong rip, or it's obviously not as thick as like a joint, but it's still pretty dense. Like, you can see that it's quite thick, and I'm sure like the higher temperature you go, probably the thicker the cloud will be. But I think it gets to a point, now correct me if I'm wrong, where at certain like lower temperatures it doesn't activate the THC, and at too high a temperature it just like burns it off or something. I don't know, I could be just chatting all waffle, but that's what I've heard. There's a little bit of a throat hit, but not really a lot. It doesn't feel like a bong rip. It doesn't feel like joint smoke. Like, those are the two things I have to compare it to. Unless you want to compare it to the disposable vapes, but they're not dry herb vaporizers, so they're not the same thing. But they don't hit like disposable vapes either. It's a lot more of an airy hit. Whereas I prefer more of a tight draw, but I don't know if there's a way to change that. I don't think there is. I don't know what that does. No fucking way. So that that actually changes the airflow. I'm pretty sure. That's what I've just figured out. So now I've got a tighter draw, which means I'll get more of the hit that I want. This is fucking genius. As if I didn't realize that earlier when I was making the video. So we're running out a bit now. Like, the device itself is getting quite hot, and the draw's getting a little bit tighter, but also it's producing less vapor, as you can see. That's kind of when you know that the little bit of bud in there is finished. Yeah, that's pretty much gone, so I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. So yeah, that's the mighty. It's a little bit anticlimactic, but now that I know that I can change the airflow, that's going to be a bit of a game changer, I reckon. So we're going to get onto the joint in just 1 second. Bro, that guava dog I got tastes amazing. Hell yeah, man. I've tried the guava dog. I remember it being really nice. I quite like the flavour of guava things. Like, drinks that have guava in them. I like them. Like the tanginess of it. I don't actually know what a guava is. I assume it's a fruit, but I don't actually know what they look like or what they're supposed to taste like just on their own. But yeah, I hope you're all smoking along. I'm going to go ahead and light this up if we are all ready. Where the fuck? I never have a lighter. Right, you've got like 3 seconds whilst I go find my lighter. I can hear a helicopter or something. I'm gonna go find my lighter. I'll be like 2 seconds. I'm pretty sure it's on this windowsill over here. I can hear a helicopter, but I don't know where it is. Right, so I've got a lighter. Catch you later, bro. I'm gonna go to the store, pick up stuff to make edible cookies. Much love and peace anyway. Hell yeah, man. Thank you for dropping by. As usual, it's always nice to see you, Alex. Hopefully, those cookies that you make are good. Have a good one, bro. Right, so, are we ready for the joint? I'm ready for the joint, even if you guys aren't. I found this lighter. This lighter is very, very close to dying, but we're going to spark it up anyway. So, cheers, guys. Oh, it is working. First fruity strain I've tried that didn't give me mad headache. Yeah. Like I was saying earlier with the mimosa, it's nice and I enjoy the flavour of it, but in too high a dose gets me a bit anxious, and it also makes my head feel weird. Like you said, that should be good. We should be alright with that. The difference between those hits already with the Mighty and with a normal joint is like night and day. The Mighty is really airy, and it's also cool whilst it's going down your throat. Whereas with a joint, like I said earlier, I like my draw on a joint to be quite tight, and also the smoke's hot because it's like literally on fire. It's just something that I noticed. But flavour-wise, I'm definitely getting more flavour through on the joint than I did on the Mighty. Which is weird, because people say that vaporizers really help with the taste of your weed. But maybe I think I just had it on too high a setting. Like, I think the flavour comes through on the lower settings, but you don't get as high, or you don't get high. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I've heard, I'm pretty sure. Like, if you want flavour, go for low settings. But don't expect to be getting like mad blazed or anything like that. I think I'm gonna try when I get my new strains in, or well, one of the strains is just the 1-to-1 THC CBD, like I said earlier. But I'm definitely gonna try them in the vaporizer to see how they hit and see if the flavor's any different. Cause the 1-to-1 THC to CBD doesn't taste bad in a joint. Like it doesn't have like crazy mad flavor or anything like that, but it doesn't taste awful to me. It tastes fine. I'm just wondering if it will come through more in the Mighty. But I guess that's a thing for another video. I'm not mad that I got given runts. I wouldn't have picked it if he'd have told me it was at runts. I probably wouldn't have picked it up, to be fair. Or I might have, because it was like £40 for the zip, which is ridiculous. But it's not smoking terrible. Like, it's not looking great on there right now. But it's kind of white. Like, it's definitely not smoking terrible for the price. Like, got super fucking lucky and managed to pick out quite a few tiny little nugs from the shake. Hey, hope you're all good. Bro, is that, shit, what is your name? I know exactly who you are, but I can't picture your name. £40 for how much? For the zip. Which is ridiculous. Yeah, I knew it was you. How's it going? I did not expect to see you here, of all places. Thank you. Do me a favor and don't tell my dad. I don't think he would approve. Not that I care, but you know. Gotta bounce, catch you. Yeah, I'm gonna dip soon too, actually. Honestly, just that little bit off the vaporizer was fine. I'm feeling all good. So I'm actually gonna dip too. But what day are we on? Tomorrow's Friday. Same time, same place tomorrow. You wouldn't. Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, same time, same place tomorrow. I'll be posting the Mighty Vaporizer review, so be sure to catch that. It'll be out at 9 p.m. It should have been up today, but I deleted it because I'm a fucking idiot. So yeah, it's been cool. Same time, same place tomorrow. Make sure you check out the Mighty review tomorrow at 9 p.m. and then join me back for the live stream at 11 p.m.